Hello everybody, this is Andras, and today I will talk about what did happen to me in the last weeks, actually in the last months, what are my new plans, and well, a lot of things happened to me. Unfortunately, I won't talk about everything, but the most important. I have some big news for you. So, coming up. So yeah, first of all, the most important thing that I wasn't disciplined. I wasn't disciplined, but I have some excuses because when you are doing a lot of things, it's just really hard to manage those things parallelly at the same time. And I'm learning English. I'm creating this channel. I'm working on Computer Tycoon. I'm managing my business. I'm doing marketing stuff. I'm trying to do market researches again and again because I want to know what should I do after Computer Tycoon. I'm checking new platforms. I have a social life. I'm going to the gym. Really, life is just really busy when it's good, and actually it means that it's good right now for me, to me. But I'm just busy and I'm not really organized. I will try to uh, be better in this, but it's time, and still I didn't find the best solution that I'm able to keep to schedule out my things during the week, during the days. Anyway, another thing that happened to me that I moved to another flat. It's a new flat. Maybe you can't really see because I used always this black curtain behind me, and maybe I will use it again. But this is a new flat, and in fact, it's much better because uh, the earlier flat was next to the river of Duna. We call it in Hungarian as Duna, and I had 8 lines of roads and a local crane. And it was just extremely noisy, so I couldn't open the window. And even with closed windows, it was really noisy in the flat. And during the summer, it was extremely hot, and still I couldn't open the window. And you can't really work properly in an environment that is noisy and hot and you know smells bad and stuff like that. So actually, we moved to the suburban, and here, if I open the window, you can hear only birds chirping. And this is just really nice, and I really hope that this will boost my productivity in the long term. But the move wasn't easy because it was a lot of money, and as an indie game developer, I'm not really rich, I'm okay, but it was tremendous money. Uh, More than a half million Hungarian forints. I don't know exactly what it's like in bucks, in dollar, but you can check it out using Google. That's a lot of money for a Hungarian. Maybe in Western countries it's not a big deal, but if you live here, that's just really a lot of money. And the transport company managed to put out some of my things to the garbage. Yeah, because I had to move some garbage as well with my own stuff, and I asked them to be really cautious about not messing up those things. And they eventually messed up things, and they just threw out the shelfies of my furniture, a hair dryer, and stuff like that. It just added up more money. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I was quite angry because of this, but now it's over. Now we just have to make some. We have to clear up things. We have to make a new order here. So So this will be a really nice place to work and live. And okay, that's it what happened to me. These things together made me not working on these videos, but another problem was my camera, you know, because I use this Canon D600 or 800, doesn't matter. There are several problems with the solution I used earlier, because the camera used an SD card to record my videos, and I had to put out the SD card, put it into my computer, and copy the files to my computer. You know, I had to upload it to YouTube, and together these activities, they didn't add anything to the result, but it was just a lot of time. And when you have to do things on a daily basis, at least I wanted to do this on a daily basis, those things should be just really more faster than this. And the whole process of creating a video was around 2 hours. I don't know, while I was talking maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes maybe sometimes. I had also problems with the camera because it stopped after a while and I couldn't set it not to stop. I don't know why. Maybe it's not working correctly, but I didn't find any instructions in the manual how I can prevent it, because it was set not turning off, never and ever turn off, but it just turned off after a while. So I had to manually edit those parts of the video to fit together, and I had to manually adjust the sound and the video, because I record the sound from here, and you know, the video was recorded there with the Canon. And it's not a big deal if you have only one video track and one sound track, but somehow Adobe Premiere Pro sometimes fails in it. First of all, so you have to repeat it again and again. While on the other hand, I had several tracks sometimes because the camera just stopped. Also, my English is not really good yet. Still, I have English lessons and I can talk more fluently, but my pronunciation is not really good. You know, I didn't really prepare myself for those videos. Just right now, I'm just talking like this. You know, this is a kind of a talking head video. I don't wanna put too much time into creating these videos because right now I don't have an immediate benefit from them. I'm just thinking that I can help you, and if I do this for a long enough time, then maybe I will have some kind of following, and it will be beneficial for me and to you as well. So I don't want to put a lot of time into these videos because I know that if I want to create a really exceptional, nice video, you know, with memes and cuts from other videos and being really, really, really a really good performer, that's even more time. Being a YouTuber, in fact, is another profession, in my opinion, and it just takes time, a lot of work to create exceptional quality videos. And I just don't have the time. Maybe if I'm done with Computer Tycoon and I've created more games and I have some kind of passive income all the time that is high enough that I could put more time into these videos, then I will definitely do it. But right now, I think that's enough if I try to talk to you each day, every day. And I think I will shift the channel a bit because I'm not really sure if I should talk all the time about game development. You know, I'm a musician, I learn graphics, I'm a programmer, I'm a game creator, but I'm really interested in gym and in a lot of other subjects. Earlier I created a trailer video in which I tried to put in all of the stuff that I like and I I'd like to talk about, but eventually I was talking only about game development. Also, I'd like to give a more personal touch for the channel. So if I have some good friends out there, and I have, they can follow me, what's up with me. I can talk about my personal stuff. For example, this move of mine right now. And next to these things, I think it would be a really good thing if I would actually get questions from you. Because, when I read articles about game development on Gamma Sutra, in Facebook groups, and stuff like that, it's. The situation is really bad, guys. You don't know what you are doing, and it feels bad to me reading those articles. It feels bad when some guys share those articles with other guys in hope of helping them out, but actually the articles are not really okay. This is a really hard business, a really complicated one, and you have to embrace a lot of knowledge. And those articles, those people lack the knowledge, and that's okay, because learning curve is long and hard. I started game development when I was a child. I started business right after school, so and generally I'm a really motivated person towards business, entrepreneurship, and all about this channel is because this is who I am. I love this stuff. I love marketing. A lot of game developers don't like marketing. I love it. In fact, I could imagine myself as a full-time marketer right now, but I love game development as well. I love creating music as well. I could imagine a life around these things, and this is just really fortunate as an indie game developer that I love these things, and I think that I have a lot of things to tell you, but it's really hard to create these videos without proper preparations, and also I don't really have the following right now. So what I'd like to do is that I'd like to offer you some kind of coaching, and it will be absolutely free. And the reason why it's beneficial to me and to you as well is that my English isn't the best, and I want to practice English, right? So when we talk about your game development questions, your issues, your problems out there, I will practice English. If you check out the videos that I made earlier on this channel, my English was even weaker than right now, and it's improving. It's really nice, but I think the best way to be better in English is just practicing, talking a lot. So I think this would be a win-win situation. I practice English, I gain some kind of following here, and you will get real answers from a real person who is really in the business, who is really making his living out from game development. It's really not a made up thing. Of course, I can be wrong sometimes. I'm just a human being out there, just like you. I just have more knowledge. I just have more experience right now than you. Probably. Of course, there are other guys who are smarter and more informed than me, but I don't really see them on YouTube, honestly. There are some guys who give definitely good informations to you. In fact, some of my knowledge is from other guys, but I made an extreme and really wide research, and I do it all the time, every single day. I look those articles and with my own information that I get, and with others' information, and with this really huge motivation. Oh, motivation is everything. I really think that I'm somebody who is really what's the good word in English for that? I'm really somebody who is I can't keep with this one right now. I'm accountable. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's the good word. Anyway, so if you have questions, if you want to know more about Steam, about early access, about sale numbers, about how to plan projects to be financially successful, about marketing, if you would just read something somewhere and you'd like to know my opinion, if you want to know if you should create this type of game or that type of game, you can ask anything. And I'm sure that in most of the cases, I will be able to give you some information that you couldn't get yourself, or at least you would need a lot of time to find the answer online. So just write to me, tweet me on Twitter, or write a comment here below with an email address, or something like that. You can find me a lot of ways, okay? And I will write you back. We will make a date for us, and we will make a video call, and I will put it up so everybody will see it, everybody will be able to learn from it. It's absolutely free. I won't ask anything. I think we will be able to talk 20 or 30 minutes, and I really hope that this will help you well, guys. Next to this, I will try to upload more videos more frequently. So be my guest. Follow me on Twitter. Push this like button because it's really important here on YouTube. And it was nice to be here again. See you soon.